Hey guys, it's Sherlocked Up, and this is the second episode in the Road Less Taken, Race to Division 1. And just like last time, I'm picking teams that aren't used as much in FIFA 13. This time I decided to switch away from the clubs, though, and move over to the international squads. So in this episode I play with Colombia and Belgium. Again, Division 10s are probably not the best players, but, we got to get through these divisions to get to the higher ones. So, getting into the match here, we got good players in Guarín and Falcao. So, just a real quality team, fun to play with, and yeah, getting into the game. We'll see some goals here soon. But this time you'll notice that my mic is a little different. I'm using a different mic, so there's less pop sounds, and the first commentary was kind of annoying because of all the popping sounds, but this one will be a lot better because it just will be a lot less annoying. So you see that he scores right off the bat with Holtby, but I assure you that's not a symbol of what's to come. I will come back. But Martinez is in here, and a good near post shot around Hugo Lloris, who was a really good goalie in the game, so I was really surprised to be able to sneak one in like that. Really excited. But, this guy was alright. He possessed the ball some, but, I mean, most players in Division 10, I'm just going to be better than. Not trying to brag or anything, but this guy he wasn't the best. I don't really know how else to put it, but Falcao there with a good goal. He's a really good player in Ultimate Team and in Seasons. He was very impressive in this game. Looks like he's going to get another chance and another goal. Really, probably easily the star player of the team. Not to say that there's not good players around him like Martinez and such, but really the star player of the team, that's for sure. Yeah, and talking about Guarín, go for the chips there, and I was just so disappointed. That would have been such a nice goal. I just would have loved celebrating after that goal. But Martinez is in here. See if he can score another one, put it past Hugo Lloris again. And, yeah, he's a really good player. He's got some height to him, too, so he's going to win some headers for you. As well as, just good normal goals, dribbling goals, shooting goals. But his headers are really something to bring up because they're just so good. And I have no idea how I scored there. I just hit it, and, luckily, Falcao, I guess, just so much shot power, really unstoppable. And the first half comes to a close, and, score kind of reflects what I was saying. Now, the guy was good. He didn't quit out, which I can really appreciate, but, the stats right there might not look like I controlled it so much, but all the shots I took were quality shots. I wasn't ripping them from 30 yards, so the shot on target wasn't from 40 yards out or whatever. But another goal here by Falcao again. he really just proved the man of the match. Just not the fastest player, which is kind of disappointing, but still really good. He would be really, really overpowered if he was really fast too. But I conceded another goal. Sometimes, I don't know, it's just silly play out of the back. Get tired of kicking goal kicks, so I try to do some different things. I try to dribble out of the back, which makes no sense. But a good overhead goal by him, overhead kick goal. And, just Martinez again on the ball, and Rodriguez tried to do some moves, but he gets the ball back after losing it. A little Ronaldo chop and a great strike into the back of the net. He's a good player. He gets overshadowed by Martinez and Falcao, but he's a really good player. But 7-1 now. Sometimes I feel bad scoring, but I don't know. I play the game to score and have fun. So what are you gonna do? I'll try to score better goals when it gets like into this range, but I'm still going for goals and trying to score good goals here. I decided, why not try to let the keeper get a goal, and got a little lucky there. Try to go high, and I do luckily hit the crossbar and it goes in, but for a second I thought it was going to bounce out, which would have been a big fail by me, and that would have been sort of embarrassing. But a goal by the goalie, definitely some props, but yeah, that ends the game with a terrible finesse shot, but 8-2, wasn't really worried about missing that shot. And you know, Columbia, I controlled the game with Columbia. They were a good team, good players, good goalie, good strike force. Midfield, defenders, nobody of note, but good team, really good team. And next game, I'm going to pick Belgium, mainly because of Witsel, Benteke, Mertens, Eden Hazard, and I believe Courtois, their goalie. He's really tall. They also have Lukaku. So they have a bunch of like really good silver players and some good gold players. A lot of pace with Eden Hazard and Morales, and you know, some good strong bodies in the middle with Witsel and Fellaini. But the game's raining, so it's a little disappointing. Don't really particularly like when it rains during games, but you know, that's not going to stop me from, you know, playing. I'm not going to rage quit just because of that. Eden Hazard here showing some skill. Win a free kick from Eden Hazard's skills, and looking to cross it in. Can't really shoot it from here. Just wait for this player to make a run. Just play it in, and just a little volley. But surprisingly, it didn't go in. I thought that was golden. But and then Morales is through here on goal, and just a strike. But Petr Cech, really good goalie. Hard to get it past him. Makes a good save. Eden Hazard here in the box, doing some moves, trying to get around the defender, and just an insane strike by him. He really is the reason for playing with Belgium. Quality youth player. He's going to be really good for a long time to come. Really joy to play with him. And again, Eden Hazard on the ball, showing him why this team is so good. And I have no idea how I scored that. I thought that was going to be going far post, but he hit that with his right foot near post. And praising Petr Cech earlier, Petr Cech probably should have made that save, but little late reactions for Petr Cech, and it goes in the back of net. Probably some of that 45th minute help that EA gives you. Going into halftimes, 2-0. Opponent, you know, he's alright. Probably better than my opponent in the previous game. But not the best player I've ever played against. And this bothers me sometimes. I wish he would just skip, but I don't know. Maybe he's sending a text message or something. I shouldn't get mad at him because, you know, get to watch some good goals again. But stats show that, you know, he really didn't do much, and I had some good shots on goal. He's starting off here in the second half with some good play. He gets a penalty, and Eden Hazard's on my team, but he's also on Chelsea, so it's kind of funny that, you know, players on the same team, or his team, are on my team as well. And then there's just Lampard there. Solid PK, puts it in the back of the net. Yeah, it was a good call, good penalty call, but still, I just hate giving up penalties. But starting off here again, Fellaini passing it to Witsel to Mertens. Little cutback, looking for the chip through. I thought that was a really good ball through. Dembele was there to just volley it in the back of the net. You know, Dembele, he's a good player as well, but he also does kind of get overshadowed. Same thing with like the last team I played with, Columbia. Good player, but he gets overshadowed. Just, you know, not the same as Eden Hazard. Dude, my opponent made some subs there, so I just kind of cut that out, and then nothing else really happened. Ends 3-1 full time, so obviously a little bit closer than the last game, but really, I controlled it. I think Eden Hazard was the man of the match there. And this video is coming to a close, and I win Division 10. And thanks for watching, and I hope you guys